This was my second PCA Autocross event. 11 cars showed up and we each got 10 runs. In this video, I'll show you my cleanest lap. I'll look at the cars, the fastest car of the day, well, the second fastest car of the day. I wasn't able to record the fastest car of the day because he was actually in the same heat as me, and where my best time stacked up against the rest of the field. So we had a pretty fun mix of cars, everything from Porsches to Mustang, to my Lexus, even an SUV. It was a smaller event with only 11 cars, but that actually meant more runs for all of us. So the first lap is always trying to get a feel for the track. This was my second lap. I was about to go at it, but there's this cone in the middle of the track, so I kind of slowed down, definitely ate my time. Now here's my third lap. That cone that distracted me in the previous lap. Definitely gonna try to make it up, but did you guys hear that? Yeah, that wasn't me trying to brake. So I guess the other car that was in the track with me at the same time spun out, and he probably hit some cones, or he just needs to safely get off the track so nobody will get any accidents or anything. So as you can see, an official will flag you down, make sure you know what's going on, tell you to slow down, and just go ahead and finish the track as safely as possible, and they'll let you have a rerun at the end of this heat. Here's my times for heat 1. As you can see, lap 3 I did not finish, so they gave me a lap 6, which ended up being my quickest time for heat 1. Sadly, I wasn't able to record that run, but there's more runs to go. One of the good tips that I got from today was to make sure your tire pressures are good. At the beginning of the day, the temperatures are really cold, and as the day progresses, it's going to get hotter. So does your tires. And the hotter your tires get, your tire pressure starts rising. So you have to keep checking it every lap, make sure that it is not getting overinflated, which would cause you to have less traction. And here's the second fastest car of the day, a Ford Shelby GT500 that put down a really strong lap time. Watching it from the outside really showed how much grip and power it had compared to the rest of us. Also how experienced the driver is. And here is my cleanest run of the day. It ended up being my best time overall. You can see I'm carrying more speed through the slalom and keeping it consistent all the way to the finish. And here's the result for heat 2. As you can see, lap 2 was my quickest time with a 44.198, which is the run that you guys just watched. Now here's where the times ended up. Out of 11 cars, my time puts me at the third bottom of the list out of 11. I would take that as a win, since my very first time I was second to the bottom of the list. But I mentioned in the other video, PCA Autocross is more of a fun run kind of thing. Well, of course, everybody's doing their best to get faster, getting to another car, but everybody in this event are at different skill levels. For instance, me, this is only my second time. For all I know, one of the guys that's in the group would be their first time, And of course, the Mustang, he definitely has plenty of track experience. He is a veteran, and I do not stand anywhere close to his level. Also, taking into account that all of these cars are probably in different classes from one another. But it's all about having fun, learning your car, getting better, and definitely got all of that today. And of course, it was really awesome to see where my GS300 and I stand compared to everybody else in the field. So this event gave me a lot more confidence behind the wheel, and I'm already looking forward to the next one. If you guys want to see how my first PCA Autocross went, make sure to check out the video in the description. I went over how autocross work and everything with the cones, how timing's done. So make sure you guys check that out. Well, thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and see you next time.